Hello everyone, this is Darkscythe. This is a really surprise for me because I'm doing it in English. Usually I am doing in my own language, Hungarian, my YouTube videos. But I was thinking, and I had a few viewers from other countries, I don't know where, but they were also saying that they liked the movie or clip, but they didn't understand the fucking word of it. Okay, then maybe for them, I will make an English video. Unfortunately for my Hungarian followers, sorry, this will be full English, so more people could understand. And I would like to. I'm not saying that you should subscribe, push the like button, all that shit that most of the YouTubers say. Oh, please, please do it, do it, do it, do it, or I will die, or I will commit suicide, or something like that. No, if you like it, you will do it. You know what to do. A few hundred million YouTubers already told you that. It's impossible to forget. Uh, the only thing I will ask you that please trolls fuck off. The second thing is that if you like the movie or you would like to have more videos about in English, of course, from my knives or you'd like to hear my opinion about it, please do it. Tell it in the lower section, and I will do that videos if I receive enough information or confirmation about that. Today I would like to shit these bugs. I would like to show you a few of my favorite knives that I use or I change every day or every second day. Uh, no particular order, just a few of them. Usually there will be folders or these or fixed blades and blades with folders. Let's start with the, let's say, almost the newest. This blade, I don't know if you can see it, my lighting is shit. This is a Hungarian blade. Usually, if you would see it as a Hungarian Spyderco, Spyderco also made it, and the Hungarian guy was the developer, let's say, who come up with the plans. This is a traditional Hungarian blade. It has no mechanical whatsoever, so it's a plain ordinary. There are no locks in this knife, so it's very easy to use. Very hard for very hard to open it, unfortunately, but it's new basically. It is made from N690 steel, medium size, medium quality. I think it's perfect for this kind of knives, for pocket knives. It's very sharp. You can make it very sharp. No problem when you need to sharpen it. The grip is very comfortable. Sorry, I have braces and it's fucked me up. So it's very comfortable for the hand. I might add, and we were always joking that these kind of knives were made for a Hungarian man. So it's true, basically. It's very comfortable, and I think that is why Spyderco made or hired a guy to develop a knife for them, and that is why it's called the Hungarian Spyderco. You can check it out. It's fucking expensive in my opinion. And there's a replica which is 12 times cheaper, and it's almost the same. Of course, the quality of the steel is not the same, of course. So this knife is very good. It was made by a knife master for me. It has its logo or its name, the Salontai. It can be only ordered in Hungary because it's a Hungarian knife maker, of course. It's very simple, very good, very sturdy, from good material, good grip. It's a good knife. I usually carry it in a because I could have ordered it with I think a leather pocket or something like that, or a leather pouch. But I have purchased a previous one, and luckily this knife fits. Very cozy. It's usually on my belt. I carry it every day. This is not good for self-defense because the mechanism and how it opens, how you take it out from your pouch, it's not good. So it's not fast enough. You would die twice before you would open this knife. But for everyday work, unfortunately for us, it's not good because in Hungary at the moment the size of the blade can only be 8 centimeters. So bummer for us. But in the US or any other country for that matter, it would be perfect and a good knife. Unfortunately here, no. Unlucky for us, most of the knives are at least 10 centimeters. I'm not telling you how big is an inch because I don't know. Look it up. Google is your friend. Second, which I like, it's a replica, of course. MTech. No, wait, it's not a replica. It's MTech. Sorry. Usually it's medium or low budget knives, what MTech makes, in my opinion. Usual design and manufactured in China, of course. Why not? I think it's the little brother of the Tracker, which is also not the original Tracker, the Tracker replica, which also MTech made. And I think it's a very good knife, very sturdy. It's made from 440C stainless steel. No problem with that. I think most of the knives are made from this, or from 8CR Chinese metal, stainless steel also. The interesting thing about this one, shit, my eyes will burn out. The interesting thing about this that the grip of this pocket knife is the same in size and in every detail as the big brother, which has at least 10 or 15 centimeters of blade. You will figure it out in each. So it's the grip is large or larger than the usual what would I expect, because in the pictures this was seen as a fucking big knife. And I was thinking, shit, it won't even fit in my pants or in my pockets because it's so big. No, the length is 10 centimeters around this part, so the blade itself is not big, the handle is big. But thanks to this, you will be able to grip it, or men with large hands will be also able to grip it with very comfort. It has a pocket clip, so no problem. Torque screws good. The handle is ABS material, I think. 440C stainless steel. I wouldn't use these, whatever the spikes or whatever the fuck are these called. Yes, they could be used, but I don't think that they are good on a pocket knife. So I've seen many of the MTech blades had the same problem, that they had this, I think, what will they call it? Line cutters or metal cutters or something like that. Metal line cutters, I forget, but they weren't strong enough to cut it because they tested it in real life, and barbed wire cutters or something like that, and they were not so good. So the steel itself was good, they could cut it, I mean other stuff, wood, meat, all the usual, but the barbed wire cutters were not so good. Not in every knife, but that particular one. So I think it's a very good knife. Easy to open, flip, it has a flip switch, it has a finger help. Unfortunately, it is very difficult to put your finger in it, and fuck, it almost killed my finger. It's not so easy. I would only advise you to use the flip switch, so it's much easier, in my opinion. But it's a very good knife, in my opinion. I used it on a lot of places, lot of particular situations. Never failed me. Easy to sharpen. Unfortunately, easy to sharpen, but only if you realize that there are three blades. Exactly. Here's the front, here's, and here. It's a little tanto. I think there's already one which has no tanto in the normal curve, for example. I think it's better. Unfortunately, the time when I bought it, it wasn't available. It's too late for me. Second one, Timberwolf, also a Chinese blade. 440C, I think, or 8CR. I'm not exactly sure because it's an older blade for me. I don't know if you could see it. Where's the light? It's a reverse karambit, basically. So you can spin it, you can use it for self-defense, maybe, but unfortunately there's a time, maybe a tenth of a second, when you have to flip it open. So you have to take it out and then flip it open. Unfortunately, in reverse grip, you cannot open it. So that's a bummer. There are also karambit-like blades, which has this special ability that when you pull out your pants, it will open automatically. I don't know, there's a special name for that, but unfortunately I keep forgetting those names. It's a good blade, not so easy to use, I think, in everydays. In fighting situation, good, because it's a karambit, reverse karambit, of course, so you have to realize it. But because it is a reverse karambit, it's easy to use in everyday life. For example, slicing a bread or a ham or anything. With a karambit, not so easy, and you can even carve wood with it. So in this smaller part, I think it's for city use, it's better, in my opinion. For uh, actual fighting or knife fighting, if that exists, the other one, of course, because the karambit is a fighting weapon basically. It's a cool thing, I think. Timberwolf, you can buy it on eBay, Amazon, I think, or similar. The grip is also, or the handle is also for some ABS. Usually, all the Chinese knives and blades say that the grip is G10. Always. I don't, even if it's a fucking plastic, they always say it is G10. So be careful with it. There's a clip. Unfortunately, you cannot put it in any other side. That's only this side. And I think it's intended to be a left-sided, maybe, because I only can imagine using this in any situation in a reverse grip. Because when you pull it out, well, no, maybe you can use it. So reverse grip on your left side and the normal grip on this side. So I think it's a good one. I like it. I like it. Not only the line of the blade or how it looks, but the quality is also good compared to that it is only Chinese made, and it's not so expensive compared to others. Because I've seen such blades, only a few, but they were really, really expensive. Of course, they come from spider or it's like that. Fuck, I'm getting tired. You also place for your fingers here and here, so I think it's a good knife. I like to use it in everyday use, and for us it's important that the blade is not so long. For example, by you or in other countries, for example in the US, I think it would be considered a small knife. We cannot use long knives here. Also Chinese Sanremo. From this, I think there exists a longer version because this one is smaller than 8 centimeter, and there's a larger one which is 10 or 11 centimeters, but it's always the same. Only the length differs. So it is made from HCR Chinese steel. Of course, comes with a nice little. Well, I don't know if it's real Kydex or just a fake one, but it works. Little clatters here, so it has a little noise, but it holds well on your belt. I've tested it many times, and there's also the possibility that you can change the angle. So it's very good with just a click of a button. So you can put it or wear it wherever you like or however you like. It's easy to put on your belt, but not easy to get it off. So this thing really holds, believe me. I've tried it. It is a good knife, a small knife, of course. You can take it anywhere. You can grip it in reverse or in normal form. There's a place for here for your finger. Where's the like? For your finger, very comfortable to use, even in small hands. Of course, because it's a small knife, even the handle is small. I have small hands, and I can barely fit my 4 fingers on it. So I think a large man would comfortably fit only 3 fingers on it. But it's still comfortable, and it's a small knife. It's in many cases, in my choice, size doesn't matter. So size was really important because I cannot use this in a city. Shadows. I could not use this in the city, for example, because the police would pull me over and take away my knives, almost all of them. So even though it is a Chinese, I think it's good. The Sanremo usually and the Guangzhou also makes very good knives. Not so expensive, but good quality knives, and that is the really important thing. I like to wear this when I need a fixed blade on my belt, for example. I usually use or I wear two knives a day, a folder or a fixed one, or one in a pocket, one in a belt, 2 in a belt, depending on where do I go or what kind of knives would I need. So I think it holds very well. it is a good material because easy to sharpen because of the let's see, because of the size and also the curve. It's easy, so no difficulties here. Also, there's I think it's a detail. So there's a place for your fingers here, so you can pull it out. So even if you just put it on your, for example, on your pants, not any belt, you can use it easily, and it won't come with the with the scabbard, for example. So I think it's a very good touch, and I'm glad to see that cheap, affordable knife comes with a good quality. It's really rare today. Next one, it's a SOG knife. I think it's from 5CR. I was a little surprised because this one is original, not so expensive compared to the US prices, of course. Here is, I would say, medium, so it's a real one. So I like it. Of course, it has, or it was advertised with this line cutter, we could call it. So basically, they cut a piece of not metal. Plastic out of here, so the blade is visible, and you can cut it without pulling the knife out. So small ropes, they try to show it with paracord, but I don't think, and someone I think proved it, that it's not so comfortable and not so easy to cut paracord, for example, in this state. It's much easier to put it, I mean, it's just one move, fuck's sake. Pull it out and cut it. Usually that's how we do it. I'm not pulling out the scabbard with this thing and cut it with that because it's stupid, in my opinion. It fits very well, so it won't fall off, it won't wiggle, don't do anything. Easy to put it up. See it? Hit my lighting. Very easy to put it on your belt. Unfortunately, it's also very easy to take it off. So if you have a little loose belt, for example, you will probably pull out with this one too. However, there's also a place for your finger here, so you can push it off. So I think it's a very good touch, and I think it is needed for this because it is not the scabbard here. The tightness is not so good here, like for example, in the Sunray. I think it is much easier to use it, but unfortunately, their size always the same. It's more than 8 cm, but it is a good knife. No special curves there. It would be only problem for the sharpening. So a little curve there here, unfortunately, but I have tried to sharpen it and it's good. Unfortunately, I used to like the 8CR and the 440C stainless steel. This is 5CR, so it's more softer, and I can feel it, believe me. Even though it is a good quality and good knife and everything is good basically, it dulls more often than the others. So I have to sharpen it more often. And I always had the feeling, maybe I'm doing something wrong, that this I couldn't make it so sharp as the others. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's just something, but I couldn't make it so sharp that I wanted to. Maybe I'm just crazy. So I think it is a good knife, affordable, especially for on the US price. Many people praised it, many people liked it. Not the high quality product, I would like to mention. But for housework, take it to work, in city, I think it is a good choice. I think that it's a budget knife. So even though it's 5CR, don't be discouraged by it. For example, AC 5CR, depending on what you use it. If you use it wisely, don't fuck around with your knife, don't try to destroy it like most of the people, then it will serve you a lifetime, so no problem. Only thing you need is a good sharpener and take care of your knife. So don't throw it. If you throw it, you can break it like all the other knives, no matter how good quality is. And sometimes maybe you have to oil it. Well, this is a fixed bait, so I don't think there's any problem with that. You have to just take care of it, sharpen it, take care of it, don't leave it in acid or something like that. So I think it could work, and it already worked for me, and I'm using it. So I'm not a collector that usually put it out on the shelf and oh, how beautiful that is. When did you use it? Never. No, I like to use my knives, for example. Okay, last one. I have lots more, but unfortunately I only put a few in here because we would never go home. This is a Browning Wild Child, also a karambit-like fixed blade. It is made with G10, and I think it's more, or from these, I think the most resistant. What not resistant? How would I say it? Most likely to be G10. I think it's not the real one because I have a Spetsvog knife, Spetsvog Alpha, I think, and that is really G10, the one on the anti-slip. It has a little, let's say, anti-slip. Unfortunately, the problem with this, it also comes with this cover. Good, no problem. Thank God it was not so expensive, by the way. It was a good scour because usually the line goes, all the sewing is terrible by these fuckers. These things that you hold the belt, it come off very easily, and usually this is made with Velcro. This is shit, in my opinion. Every scour that made with Velcro, never use it. Velcro goes old very quickly. So I think it's this one is good, and this one is sturdy. You can use it on your belt in normal. I think it will be, at least I use it, it's in reverse. So this is how it went, and I pull it out with my hand or in reverse mode from the same side where it is in my belt. If you do it in normal way, possible, but not very comfortable, because you have to put your pinky in it first and then pull it out from the sliding. So I don't think that it's not comfortable for me to put that on from the other side. So I use it in sideways. Not good for self-defense because this thing, and first you have to unbuckle it and then pull it out, and there are precious seconds. This would be suitable for self-defense, also the Thunder Move Q. I forgot to mention that. This one is made for IT44C, Browning or copy. I'm not exactly sure. Good place for your fingers. It won't cut deep in it, so it's comfortable to use. The finger ring is also comfortable. You can use it here or reverse, no problem. The karambit thing, you must do it when you have karambit. The only problem I had, good to sharpen, no problem, I had no problems with it. I used it, it's a little dirty, so made in China, of course, where else? The only problem I had is with this G10, let's say it, because although the grip is good, the material is, let's say, good or medium, but the screws were fucking horrible. There were so small screws in it that they literally fall out. I found it out the hard way, because unfortunately when I was having fun with this, I dropped it. I dropped it on, I don't know, concrete or something like that. But it fell with this part, so not even some extreme mode or just put it down or throw it down. I just it fell out on my hands, and when it hit the ground, all the screws on this side just pop out. I couldn't believe my eyes, and I was lucky to find them. And I looked at it, and these screws, I don't know if you can see it. No, you can see it because there's no lighting on it. Wait. Wait for it. Basically, they only went half into all the screws are in separate, so they do not connect to each other. They only go halfway to the knife grip. So basically, nothing holds the grip in its place. This is good. Thank God that it is a full tank blade. Otherwise, I don't know. It would fall apart in the first place you would left it out, or you throw it down, or do anything with it, or hit a hard thing or hard substance. So basically, I had to glue them back. Now I use the special glue for screws, and nothing on God can pull it out now. Neither do I. And well, it stays in there forever for now. And I think that was the general idea, because this is not a this is a fixed blade, so the screws supposed to hold there forever, because you have no reason to get this grip off. So I was really surprised that there are so small screws in it, and basically they didn't hold. I was lucky that they hold the grip at all because they were so small. So this was all on the backside. So be careful with it when you purchase it in the first time. It was about 20 bucks or 15 bucks. Apparently, I forgot it because I purchased it a long time ago. I don't know. Maybe you can get it cheaper. They are sold, etc. eBay, Amazon, you can find it. Like a Wild Child, I think, or put it in Brownie. So these were my knives that I really like. I usually use this every day because I really like it and you can count on it. There are no mechanical locks or anything that could break or I could break it. It's so simple and sharp and it's good material. It's Hungarian, of course. All the others are good but modern. For example, different materials, different production, all of that from China, of course, different companies, but more or less they are the same on the blade length, the blade type, but basically the same. I usually like to have 440C, 8CR, D2, for example. It is a very good material. But I don't like the expensive knives. So if you enjoyed, oh of course, I forget I had this knife. I don't know why did I put it here. Butterfly. This is the only butterfly knife that I like. Most of the butterflies are too big. Basically what I saw, and I didn't like that the screws were always getting loose in most cases that I have. But this one is a little dangerous because it has a saw in here and normal blade here, and I like it to have a little more extreme. And this butterfly is basically Mad Zombie. I don't know where you can purchase it because I bought it 4 or 5 years ago, and until now it is very rare. At least I only found it in German page or something like that. But most of the pages didn't have this. I don't know if they forget to or didn't want it to produce this anymore or whatever. But unfortunately, I didn't see it in many pages, not even in eBay or in other web stores. But I like it. It's very sturdy, very good. 440C, as you can guess. Doesn't have a belt clip or anything. The handle is zombie-like, of course, because it's a mad zombie. It took me at least 2 hours to figure out what the fuck were these things. They're supposed to be zombie hands. I thought they were thieves. Well, whatever. I think it's a good knife, but I only use it for the tricks because it is completely illegal by us. So you cannot do it, and you cannot use it. You cannot bring it out in the streets. You can only have it in your home, and of course the blade is more than 10 centimeters, as in most cases of butterfly knives. But it's a good one, and I like to play with it. I don't know many tricks, but hey. So this was my little video about it. It's in full English. If you like it or you'd like to have more information about some of the knives or other knives that I have, I only made 3 videos about my favorite knives or what I own at the moment, but unfortunately they are in Hungarian. So if you would like, or do you like what you see, or I see that from the views that you like it, I will make one in Hungarian and one in English. Please tell me about it. Bye guys.